Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Sorry about that last rant video, man. I was a little heated over that. I'll try not to do that anymore. So, let's see. This is Friday. I'm going to shoot a bunch of videos on, I guess, the 85. Let's go back through that carburetor, rejet it, all that kind of stuff. Just try to get that thing down where it's choked down so bad it'll barely run. Then maybe I can get that thing to go through emissions. It's supposed to bring here Saturday and Sunday both. Don't know how I'm going to do the video thing on that. But I want to try to find all the literature, of what all I put in that little truck and actually go over it and, kind of explain to people that's new to the channel or that's interested anyway of everything I've done to that little Blazer, and then commenced to trying to get this thing to go through emissions. It's went through 2 or 3 times, a couple of times in the last 10 years or 11 years. So yeah, it's been drove 2 years out of the last 11. I had it even before that, and I just wasn't done with it. So it sat around 4 or 5 years before that. Just me finishing stuff up on it. But I think that's my best course of action. That Captiva throwing that rock, well, it ain't throwed it. But when she gets good, when she warms up, man, you give her a little push on the gas pedal, man, you can hear a rod in there slapping around. So that's what we're going to do. Before we do this, I got a question for anybody out there that might want to comment on this, and let me know what they think. Okay, on the Captiva, what should I do with it? Should I part it out, sell it, or try to sell it? Most everything's got a 2.4 Ecotec in it, sitting in the same shape as mine, so that might be a far reach, but there's a lot of parts on this thing, right? So let's right off the bat here, because it's nice and sunny out there today. Let's walk around that Captiva and just kind of discuss that for just a couple of minutes. And then hopefully, I got to buy a power valve and stuff like that, and you can't find that stuff around here no more. It used to be you could just get anything you wanted for a Holly just right off the shelf, but that ain't the way no more. So, don't know how long that's going to take, but at least I can get started on it. All right, hang on. Let's go take a look at this. So we got the Captiva here, right? The thing is perfect. Interior, it does have a leak somewhere, water. It gets in here and stinks up the whole place. But she's dead nuts perfect. I mean, there's a little staining on the seats, but a little cleaning to take that out. The body on this thing is pure straight. I did this the other day, but it ain't dented or nothing. It just needs to be cleaned up. And I hit that light on a freaking mirror. Backing out of here the other day when I was mad at it. Wasn't paying no attention. But she got a tow hitch, wiring stuff all the way back here. Brand new tires, brand new wheels, brand new tires, brand new brakes, front and back. Of course, you know what we always done to the motor. The body is perfect. There's not a place nowhere except for, I don't know if you can see it. There's a couple little dents right here, and they've been in there ever since. I had a rock smack this windshield. I'm having trouble right there. And it, spidered out a little bit, but it's nothing major. But what I'm thinking is, what would this be worth to somebody? It does run and drive, right? The transmission's got no problems with it. The motor's just shot. So, complete like it is, what do you think? You know, throw it up on Marketplace for what, maybe $1,500? Maybe somebody will buy it. I think if I'm gonna get down in the $1,000 to $500 market, I'm thinking take these wheels and tires off and put them on that little truck. That right there would save me, you know, quite a bit of money right there, right off the bat, getting this thing back on the road. So I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I mean, it's like I said. Well, this is where we was working on it, but the inside of it just needs cleaning. This is where I hauled all my stuff when I was delivering. So, what do you think? I mean, it's not a bad little car. I'm just not going to put a motor in it. I'm not spending that kind of money. So, leave a comment. If it was yours and you was in this shape, what would you do with it? Would you try parting it out? You know, doors, interior, headlights, tail lights, back hatch, hood, you know, transmission out and sell it to somebody? Or would you just sell it as a one-time thing? But like I said, man, I just, the thing's worth at least $1,500 in parts. And if I gotta go down lower than that to sell it to somebody, I'm thinking keeping the wheel, like I said, wheels and tires, and stick them on that little S10 over, because they'll fit, I think. I haven't checked the back set on them. Might do that this afternoon, just to see if they'll fit. But there you go. Leave a comment, man. What would you do? All right. Let's move on. Well, guys, we're gonna see about this back set on this wheel. We'll get some in here. Mr. Larson here, he took control.
It's over now.
We're gonna have to jack up some more, man. You can't take a 15 and, you know, throw a 17 on it.
You can try.
We're gonna see if this back set really works. If it does, dude.
That's gonna be your problem, that cap.
What's that?
And the hub.
Hub issue. Yeah.
No go.
Well, no go on that. Like Dave laid up there though.
It would have looked pretty.
Yeah. Tell me it wouldn't look good on the front of that little thing, all the way around. Ain't gonna happen. Lars done screwed it up.
I quit.
Leave the 70 sitting back there. We can't do nothing about that till next weekend. Yeah, that's the tire we're gonna put on that front rim. But let's bring the little blazer back here, move that truck back a little bit, and then put this boat back there and crap. There ain't no way, we're gonna run out of daylight, but we're gonna get it back here and do something with it. We tried like crazy here, and he just won't cooperate. This is what happens when you work at Walmart.
I don't work at Walmart.
And
Walmart works for me.
there you go, man. No, let's start again. Let's start again.
Yeah, for sure. I am starting to sweat though.
Let's have a good video here.
I took that back out. Remember, old man told me that day.
So, there you go. Well, I mean, you know, if somebody wanted to take and spend, you know, $3,000 or $4,000 putting the motor and stuff in that thing, or turn it down, you know, I'm just not willing to spend that kind of money on it. It's a nice running car, nice driving car. Everything works on it. That kind of stuff. But what would you do, right? Just like I said, let me know. So I need to go out there, fire up that little Blazer, pull a vacuum on it, but I already know it usually runs a vacuum between 9 and 10. So I'm thinking a 4.4 or 4.5 power valve in it. And I'm having trouble locating the darn jets that Quick Fuel put in there. I put them in a plastic bag and stuck them somewhere, and I can't find them, but I'll find them. Let's see. And that's the only thing wrong with that little Blazer. Other than I need to get a Transgo kit. I think it's Transgo Junior for the transmission, and it's not a transmission shift kit. But what it does is right now that thing going down the road at the interstate, right 75, something like that thing will constantly drop out of third, and you got to let off the gas, and drop out of fourth. You got to let off the gas. You'll kick back into fourth. You'll drive it another 2 miles. That thing will drop back down in third. Anytime you turn the curve, that thing will pop down in third. I should have rebuilt that transmission myself, but I didn't have time. So got to get that. I think that little kit's like $80 and takes about a weekend to put it in. You don't even have to pull the transmission out or nothing, just the valve body and replace the springs in the pump in the front. All that can be done from underneath. So a couple of $100, maybe. All that stuff on that little truck's fixed and everything on it. It's a brand new truck. So there you go. That's the plan. I'll take you along for the ride. We'll just see if I can get it down there where the state of Tennessee will let me drive it, you know. Which kind of, well, never mind. It is a little rich. But anyway, I guess let's go play with the little S10. Check the vacuum on it just to make sure I am right, but I'm pretty sure it's 9 to 10 with that cam, because it's a pretty hefty cam. Vacuum so leak on it, man, sometimes the brakes don't work real good. But hey, let's go deal with that for a few minutes, man, and see what the heck we can get done there. Well, guys, the next door neighbor's out here mowing. I'll try to make this quick on the wrap up. Didn't get to the S10 on that one. I did get to it, but that video ended up being about an hour long. So I'll just cut that part off. Shooting this up, I like to keep them between 15 to 17 minutes because people lose interest. I know this one's a bunch of talking, but just prepping you for this thing. Got quite a bit of footage on that. We're gonna get to it. Might get to work on it some today. I don't know. I'm still in a pickle. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I mean, it ain't nothing major. Just what I do, what am I gonna do with that thing to get rid of it and all that kind of stuff. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna get off of here on this one. The next one will be out by the end of this week. Other than that, man, I appreciate y'all watching. Just, leaving comments, like, share, subscribe, whatever y'all do. And we'll see you on the next one. Make sure, your family's home and safe and everything's going good with you and your world. We'll see you on the next one.